Hi children, this is T. Mahalakshmi from Trinity Academy Metric High Secondary School. Class 4, Social Science, Term 2, Unit 1, The Southern Plateaus and Islands. Children, before going to the lesson, I want to recall the physical divisions of India. We learned about the northern mountains, northern plains and western deserts. And today, we are going to learn about the southern plateau. Well, what is mean by plateau? A plateau is a high land which is almost flat at the top. Hence, it is called tableland. The southern plateau are located to the south of northern plains. They are triangular in shape and surrounded by hill ranges. The distance from the north to south is 1600 kilometers and east-west in 1400 kilometers. The surface of the plateau is rocky and uneven. Most of the rivers in the southern plateaus are not so long as those in the northern plains. They, however, flow with great speed. On their way, they form waterfalls. River Narmada roughly divides the plateau region into two parts. The first one is the Central Highlands towards the north, and the second one is the Deccan Plateau towards the south. Now we can see about the Central Highlands. The Central Highlands lies towards the north of the river Narmada. The Central Highlands are surrounded by the Aravalli Hills towards the northwest, the Vindhya Range towards the south, the Chota Nagpur Plateau towards the east, and the Rajmahal Hills towards the northeast. The Malwa Plateau lies in the center. Many rivers of the Central Highlands join the Yamuna and the Ganga from the south. Chambal, Betwa and Son are few of these rivers. The Chota Nagpur Plateau is rich in minerals like coal, iron, manganese, mica, bauxite and so on. Huge deposits of coal is in Jharia, Bokaro, Dhanbad and Raniganj. The Malwa Plateau is rich in black soil and it is suitable for the cultivation of cotton, sugarcane, oilseed, etc. Next, Deccan Plateau. The Deccan Plateau covers a large part of southern plateau. The Deccan Plateau lies towards the south of Narmada River. It extends from river Narmada up to the southern tip of peninsular India. Children, what is mean by peninsula? A peninsula is a piece of land that is surrounded by water on three sides, but it is connected to the mainland one side. The Deccan Plateau is surrounded by the Western Ghats in the west side and the Eastern Ghats in the east side. These Ghats meet at the Nilgiri Hills. The land is uneven and river flow with great speed. Many rivers such as Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri originate from the Western Ghats and flow eastwards. Jog Falls on Sharavati River is highest waterfall located in Karnataka. Most of the rivers are seasoned and get partially or totally dry in summer. The Eastern Ghats are broken into small hill ranges by rivers flowing from the Western Ghats. Most of these rivers fall into the Bay of Bengal. Godavari is the longest river in the Deccan Plateau. Some places of Deccan Plateau experiences semi-arid climate while other places have warm climate. Life in the region. The southern plateau covers the states of Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Odisha, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Maharashtra. These states have rich deposits of minerals such as coal, iron ore, copper, and manganese. Thus, mining is an important activity here. Farming is also an important occupation. The farmers grow wheat, rice, millets, groundnut, cotton, and sugarcane. Now, let us see the states. First, Madhya Pradesh. Farming and mat weaving is the main occupations. Panna has diamond mines. Indore, Bhopal, Gwalior, and Jabalpur are industrial cities. The Kanha National Park and the Bandhavgarh National Park are said to protect tigers. The other important national parks are Panna Tiger Reserve, Satpura National Park, and Pench National Park. Next, Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh is rich in mineral deposits. Coal, iron ore, copper, manganese, and tin are mined in Chhattisgarh. The state is rich in forest products. People collect wood, tendu leaves, honey, and lac from forests. Billai has a steel plant. Saila is a popular folk dance. Next, Jharkhand. Jharkhand is rich in minerals. It is called Mineral State of India. The availability of minerals has led to the growth of industries in Jamshedpur, Bokaro, Ranchi, and Dhanbad. People are fond of Litti Chokha and Tikho. Chau is a popular dance. Netarhat is a place popular with tourists. Telangana. Hyderabad is the capital of Telangana. It has many industries. Some of them are information technology, that is IT, automobiles, and pharmaceuticals. Children, what is mean by pharmaceutical? Pharmaceutical means an industries which makes medicines. Telangana is the largest producer of tobacco. Most people speak Telugu. Kuchipudi is the most popular dance. Bonalu is a popular festival. Next, Karnataka. Bengaluru is the capital of Karnataka. It is called as Garden City of India and also known as Silicon Valley. Coffee and spices are grown in Karnataka. Kolar has gold mines. Bengaluru is a major center of IT industry. The state is famous for handicraft items made of sandalwood. People speak Kannada. Yakshagana is a popular dance drama. Next, Maharashtra. Mumbai is the capital of Maharashtra and it is also called business capital. Maharashtra is famous for cotton and oranges. Mumbai and Pune are industrial cities. Large deposits of petroleum are found in the seabed near Mumbai. This region is called Mumbai High. Marathi is widely spoken. Ganesh Chaturthi is a popular festival. Lavani is a popular folk dance. Now we can move on to the islands. Well, what is mean by island? A piece of land that is surrounded by water on all sides is known as islands. There are many small islands along the coast of India. Away from the coast, there are two big island groups. These are Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep. Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Andaman and Nicobar Islands are in the Bay of Bengal. The 10-degree channel separates the Andaman from the Nicobar Islands. The islands in this group are hilly. The beautiful beaches and cellular jail are major tourist attractions. Next, Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep is a group of islands in Arabian Sea. These islands are flat. Most people speak Malayalam. The Bangaram group of islands in Lakshadweep attracts many tourists. Many tourists visit these islands. Now we can see the main occupation of the islands. First, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Fishing and farming are the main occupations. Rice is the main crop grown in the Andaman Islands. Coconut and areca nut are grown in the Nicobar Islands. Some people also make shell and wooden handicraft. Next, Lakshadweep. Fishing is the main occupation of the people of Lakshadweep. Coconut is the main crop grown here. Coir extraction from coconut is an important industry. Now children, just a small recap of this lesson. The Southern Plateau is divided into the Central Highlands and the Deccan Plateau. The Central Highlands lie between the northern plains and the river Narmada. The Deccan Plateau stretches from river Narmada to the southern tip of India. Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Odisha, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Maharashtra are part of the southern plateaus. Farming and mining are the important activities here. There are two island groups in India, Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep. Fishing, farming and making shell and wooden handicraft are the main occupations of the people of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Fishing and car making are the main occupation of the people of Lakshadweep. Children, hope you all understood the lesson. Thank you.